Hi, welcome back to the Happy Budgeting Mom. I'm Vicky. I am so glad that you are here joining me today. I am going to use $182 to fund some of my long-term savings. I do have some free savings challenges that I picked up from different creators that I use in order to help me save. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm pretty excited. Like I said, I have $182. Let's go ahead and count it and make sure. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. Some of these bills are so crispy. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. Yeah, my ones are pretty crispy, my fives, few of my tens. It would have been nice if I had some crispy 20s, but the ATM was not so kind. Oh my goodness. I'm going to go ahead and start with my pink binder, and in this binder I am saving for additional car principals, or equal to 1, 2, 3, it's going to be 4 additional car payments in 2025. That's my goal. So we're going to do that today, and I do have my cheat sheet to let me know what I'm doing. In this particular savings challenge, we are going to be doing $20. Let me grab one of my markers over here. So 20. So we have that one. We're doing week number 3 for $21. So there's 21. And then we are doing 15 for this one, I believe. Yes, 15. So we can finish off this one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3. So I guess I need to have like 4.5 left, but I'm just going to leave 4 finished. That needs to be done, because it'll be 15, and I'll just know that that's 15 and not 16. But there's my 15 for today. Alrighty, so today we are going to be adding 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, $56, and we are adding that to 101 that we've saved previously. So now we have 100, 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57. 157 saved in April so far. That's nice. I hope all of you guys are doing well, and that you've had a wonderful week so far, and that your weekend is going very well. Comment down below and let me know if you have any fantastic plans for this weekend. What are you doing? This is Easter weekend, so happy Easter. Okay, so I'm done with this binder. Now the next one is, all of my challenge envelopes are in this, but I do have some challenges inside my budget planner. So let me grab that out. Alrighty, so the first one we're going to do in here is we are going to save $8 for the cats. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is going to finish this challenge with the $4. So let me go ahead and color in these 4 cats. Although I heard someplace that Hello Kitty really isn't supposed to be a cat, that it's supposed to be a little girl. Was that just some kind of internet BS, or is that true? Because she 100% looks like a cat to me. But we finished that challenge. Woo! Yay for us. Okay, so I need $12 for this. And there's my 12. And so the cats have 12 more dollars. I want to make sure that, yeah, it does say cat. All right, so we're going to be starting the next one, which is this birthday kitty cat. This is by Madeline Budgets, and it will save us $15 when we are finished. So today we are going to be adding $4 to this challenge. So we can color in 4 of these circles. Alrighty, perfect. And then we're just on our way to saving more for those kitty cats. I was watching a video that I had made years ago, and it was in March. I watched 2 videos, the one right before my heart surgery and then the one right after my heart surgery. And when I say right after, it was like 21 days because I was in the hospital for like 19. But it was so crazy to watch that video and see how I did cash stuffing back then. I had more money back then, which is weird because I made less money. So, and it's not like, well, I guess some of my categories have changed, yes, and my priorities have changed, and a lot of things have changed. But it was just so interesting to see how I did cash stuffing and how I budgeted. And I'm like, I like how I used to do it. Why did I stop doing it that way? So I think that I am going to recreate how budgeting life was back in 2021 and start budgeting like that again, because it was just, my envelopes were thick. Everything was covered when it was supposed to be. You know, I had a really good plan. And in those videos, even though I was very sick, you could tell by my voice how sick I was. But I just seemed better, if that makes sense. Like less stress, less worry maybe. I don't know. But it was interesting to take a look at those. So I think I'm going to go back to basics and do what I used to do. Yeah, but it was very interesting. Today I'm doing $18 in the 2025 Fridays. That is for week 3. So there's my, let's count right, Vicky. There's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's my 18. And so now in this challenge, I have 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33. And let me go ahead and mark off week 18. Alrighty. Yeah, even like the savings challenges and my envelopes and everything were so much more creative than they are now. And granted, I made all of my savings challenges and I made all of my envelopes. I don't know how I had the time to do that back then, because I certainly, well, I have the time, I just don't have the energy. Let me say that. Isn't that always the way? And it's so crazy because I'll lay in bed and I'll be thinking, you know what, instead of laying in bed, I should be up doing something, making something, being creative. And I just lay there. Oh, I'm the laziest person in the world. All right, so today I'm doing $40. So I want to find a combination of 40. So, okay, I could do 22 and 18. So there's 22 and 18. That equals 40. Okay. So there's my 40. So now in the 2025, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 120. Perfect. And this is going to be applied towards extra vehicle payments, the same as my 2025 Fridays. Okay, for Thanksgiving, we are doing $15 today. And we are starting this one by Ellie on Earth. This is worth $26 when I get finished. So today I can color in a few of these, but since they're $2 each, I'll do 7. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. And then we'll just have an extra one hanging on until next week. But there's our 15. I want to make sure that that dries a little bit. And there we go for Thanksgiving. I need to make some dashboards for these envelopes. Okay, and now for YouTube. I didn't budget anything for YouTube because my monetization tracker is for every 100 views. And let's see, where's my, let me go find it. We are going to be saving with Judy though. Here, my monetization tracker is for every 100 hours that I receive viewing hours, then I get to color in one of these little icons. At the time that I did my budget for this week, I had not reached 100 yet. But since that time, I have reached it. So thank you so much. If I can do a little heart with my fat fingers. Thank you so much for watching my videos and getting those viewing hours recorded for me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have to see if I have $5 in my wallet that I can use today, because like I said, I didn't budget anything because there wasn't, I didn't have those hours yet. But I'm going to go ahead, color this in, because I do have $5 in my wallet that I can put in here so I can stay up to date. And it's a gross 5 from the grocery store. But it'll still spend just like all the rest of them. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into my YouTube. And then while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and color my Save with Judy, because we are adding another $5 into this today, I believe. Or am I doing 10 today? My Save with Judy. Oh, my Save with Judy is, this is the $10 week. Because since she does have 5 challenges on here, there's one time a week that I have to do 2 of them instead of 1. So this is the week that Save with Judy gets $10. So let me color in 2 of these icons. We are working on Easter baskets at this time in the season. This one can have pink eggs. And this other one can have purple eggs. Alrighty. Okay. And then we did this, we did this. It has not rained, so we have to skip this. It has been getting up over 100 already this entire week. And I'm like, what in the world is going on with Arizona? It is too early to be this hot. It is just, oh, crazy. 52-week challenge is on hold momentarily while I work on my 1 month ahead. And the Thanksgiving challenge, we did our 15. Next time we'll do the other 15 so we can put in our sticker. And that's it for our challenges in here. Okay, I'm all caught up. I'm up to date. Woohoo! Okay, so this $5 is going to go into YouTube. And so now YouTube has 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. And when I do reach my remonetization, I am going to be doing such a humongous giveaway. I would like to have 2 different giveaways, one for international and one for US, because I know that I have people in both areas that watch my channel and that have been supporting me and watching the videos. I just don't know what that super fantastic prize is going to be. I have an idea of what I'm going to do for some of it, but if you could comment down below and let me know what you think would be a really great giveaway, so then I might be able to take your advice and put some of that money towards that giveaway. I don't know if I'm allowed to just give away cash, because that would be amazing, wouldn't it? It's like, okay, I'm going to be saving, let's see, am I going to be saving $500 for that challenge? I don't know, but wouldn't that be something? It's like, okay, I have $500. I'm going to divide that in 2, and then one person wins it and the other person wins the other $250. That would be a great prize, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. But I still want to have it equally as wonderful. So more details to come on that. But if you could comment and let me know what you think a great prize would be, I would appreciate it. Alrighty. So Save with Judy is getting that $10. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95. Woohoo! And I have made a very big decision. My Save with Judy $300, when it's done at the end of the year, that is going to be, it's going to fund my grocery buffer, because I had a goal in the beginning of 2025 to have a grocery buffer. That's what that's going to go towards. Very exciting. Alrighty. Now, for my $1,000 savings, emergency savings, in order for me to reach that by the end of the year, I need to save $25 a week. So last week I saved my first $25, because I do have $100 already in my high yield savings. So today I am going to use this Jesus Loves You Savings Challenge, which I created. Perfect for today, with it being close to Easter and Jesus dying for our sins and coming back on the 3rd day, being resurrected. So this is going to be my savings challenge tracker for this week for my $25. And I am just going to put the 25 in this envelope, because I don't have another envelope yet for holding that money until it goes to the bank. And I will probably just transfer the money at the end of each month into my high yield savings. I do have 2 separate high yield savings accounts. I have one at, I think it's called like SoFi, and then I have one at Ally. So if you want me to talk more about that, of how that came about, of having 2 separate ones, and then also where I put which money in what bank and what kind of percentage rate I'm getting and that sort of thing, you can let me know and I can do a video on that. But here's my 25. So now in this, I should have 50, because last week I finished a challenge. Oh, and I can ring the bell. I need to go find some more $25 challenges. Are all these? Yeah, all those are 5s. So there's 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Excellent. So, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that back in there. And actually, I can put my my Jesus challenge right there to put in with the other challenges that I've completed in April, just so I can keep track of those. And then my April roll-in save that I am doing, Angela Marie 888 made this. Today I'm going to be putting $5 in. Is that right? You know what? I was supposed to put $8 in, but I thought that that looked like a 5, so I only took 5 out. So I'm going to owe this $3. Do I have $3 in my wallet? I should have just invited the wallet to the video today. It's like, come on in, wallet. I don't. I just have one. I have this gross, funky one. So I'm just going to do 6 today. And then next week, I'm just going to have to finish it up. So next week, I have 5, 6, 7. So I need $2 for next week because next week I budgeted 5. So let me write myself a note about that. So then I can try to dig up some ones. So now in this challenge, and that one is so gross. Ugh. I hate when grocery stores give me ugly money. It has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alrighty. And then lastly, we are doing this April group play. This is also by Angela Marie 888. Today we are adding $5 into this. So I am going to do this 4 and this one. And so now we should have $15. So there's 10 and 15. And that finishes up today's video. I have everything in here that I budgeted for. No more, no less. Well, there was more. What, $6? But at least I have that available in my wallet, so that's good because I just can't do IOUs. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I hope that you and your family have a wonderful, blessed Easter and that you have a relaxing weekend. And I will see you again in my next video. Until then, happy budgeting and take care.